What's up, everyone? So as you saw from the thumbnail, we have headers. So I got some headers from Speed Engineering. The quality I'm really happy with. So obviously you're not gonna be able to tell very well on the picture or on screen, but it's got a nice thick flange on it. All the welds look really nice. They're all TIG weld. I mean, that one looked a little weird there, but whatever. They all look good. Look nice and strong. They're welded on the inside as well, and then they sanded those out, ground those out, whatever you want to say. So they're nice and smooth. So those look good. It's got a nice collector on it with one of the kind of merge, whatever that spike that's in there. I did get the white pipe with it as well. So I will be getting these all ready. We picked up some Cerakote, and this is the air dry Cerakote, so I'll be able to do this myself. It's the C series coating, and I got it in Glacier Silver because I still want them to be silver, even though I want to have that heat protective coating on them. I do need to prep these, which I might call around and see how much getting these sandblasted would be, and if it's more than I feel like spending on them, which it probably will be, it would be nice to get them sandblasted because then it would be easy and it would just be done. But chances are it's probably gonna be more than I want to spend. I've got a wire wheel. I've got, if you guys watched me building or painting the strut tower braces for the Turbo Mini, if you guys watched me doing that, then that kind of scrub brush thing that goes on the drill, I put it in the die grinder and it actually fits that as well. So I'll probably use that if I end up using that. I can run that all over this to scuff it up to give the ceramic coat something to actually grab onto. As far as in between the tubes, I'll just get a sheet of sandpaper. I've got plenty of that from when I was painting the motorcycle. If you guys haven't seen that, you should also check that out. But I've got those sheets, so I'll be able to wrap it around and get in between them all. So I should be able to get it really well with just some light sanding, but guess we'll see. As you guys saw, I did use the wire wheel, and I really felt like it was just kind of polishing the metal more than anything else. I was putting maybe little scuffs in it, but it just seemed like it was shinier. I did grab that pad I told you guys about. Decided I'd just throw it in the drill really quickly just to see how it would do in the drill. And it actually worked really well. I actually like that much better than the wire wheel, which I'll show you guys. I don't know. Yeah, it kind of shows up on camera. You can see the scratches that it put in it. You can see it really well there. So you can see the scratches that it put all over it, and I'm really happy with that. So I think I'll probably just do that. The pad also got in between the tubes really well, so I don't think I really need to do anything more in between. There's a couple little spots I can see that I still need to touch up a little, but I think we'll be really good with that. I got both headers all scuffed up and ready to be coated. I don't know if I'm gonna bother coating the white pipe. So it's a 3-piece white pipe. There's this piece and those 2 pieces there. But I'm really only doing the headers to lower the underhood temps, and I mean, I guess it might heat up the transmission slightly with the exhaust going under there, but I have a huge transmission cooler, so I'm not really worried about heating up the transmission at all. I mean, it might change exhaust velocity with having the headers coated. I know that the heat will stay inside and will speed up the velocity of the gas coming out of there, or gases. And it won't be doing that with the white pipe, but I'm also not going to pull off the cap back and coat all of that. So I don't think it'll make any difference. So I probably won't bother with scuffing this because I don't think I'm gonna coat it at all. Now that we've got everything all scuffed up and ready to go, I do need to hit it with just some wax grease remover, make sure that there's no grease or anything weird on there, make sure those are nice and clean. I've got gloves so I don't get my fingerprints or anything on them. I don't want any oils or anything on there after I've wiped them down. I'll probably hang them up first, wipe them down while they're hung up. That way I've got both hands free. And then we'll start on spraying them. I know we're not supposed to spray this stuff when it is below 50 degrees. It is pretty cold in here tonight. It's only 55 degrees according to the thermostat. So I am gonna kick the heater on just to warm it up a little bit, just to get us a little bit further away from that heat range. Got those all cleaned up. We got the garage nice and warm. Got the air compressor all filled up. Got my breathing protection, my eye protection, because you don't want this stuff inside your body. I gotta shake this thing up. It does settle, which I don't know if you guys will be able to see. Not really. I don't know. Maybe you'll see it, but there is some separation there. So you gotta shake it up, make sure you get all of the solids actually mixed in properly. And then I'm gonna pour it in my cheap Harbor Freight gun. One, because last time I used it, it worked incredibly well to paint a full motorcycle. And two, I don't care about it, so running this through it doesn't bother me. I'll just go buy another one. I'll probably keep this one to do more ceramic coat in the future. But I'm not worried about putting anything in that gun. So I'm gonna shake this a whole bunch and start spraying this thing. Wow. Well, it smells pretty serious. Wow. Definitely don't spray this without having the mask on. That is strong. I did not expect that smell out of it. Wow. We have our air pressure down at like 40 PSI. So we should be all good to go. We got a really good thick coat. I did a little bit too thick to begin with on that one, so I do have some runs in it. I don't really care though, so it doesn't really matter. That one looks much better. I will take you guys over there and actually let you see it. But right now, I want to clean out that gun. So I'm just gonna put some acetone in it, just spray it into the garbage, make sure it's nice and clean. And I only used about a quarter of that bottle. I thought I would need a lot more than that. I could maybe do another coat, but the Cerakote instructions say to just do one wet coat and call it good. So I guess I'll just do one coat and call it good. Let you guys see the finish on these. Turned out nice and shiny, looks pretty good. Like I said, there are a couple runs, but I'm really not worried about them. For the most part, looks really good. Now that we got those finished up with the ceramic coat, gotta let them dry for a couple days, unfortunately. I'm gonna go fix my crazy beard, and get all this silver off of me, because even though it was all covered up, it got everywhere. Hopefully you guys keep up with the progress on getting the truck ready for LS Fest. Hopefully you guys like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys very soon.